We've developed a device to let homeowners access how much water they're using on a real-time basis. So you can see if your irrigation cycle is running when it's not supposed to be. You can see if you have a leak that's been going on for the last 8 months that you didn't know about. So I was a Cal Poly student. The other two founders were also Cal Poly students. We ended up doing a program that's put on by Cal Poly called the Accelerator Program, which is a 12-week program to kind of incubate your ideas. Through that, we were introduced to the SBDC and got to leverage all their great resources. We needed lots of help. How do we actually start budgeting? How do we work with QuickBooks? How do we do advanced forecasting? None of us had a financial background. So we got to work really early on with some great accounting resources. We worked with some customer development experts. We got introduced to lots of local investors, whether you're doing legal work or even getting marketing expertise. That's some really expensive resources, and you can leverage the SBDC to get help in all of that. So it really is a great starting point. I mean, it's free, so why would you not use the SBDC? Their whole goal is to help you.
Columbia was California's second largest city after San Francisco during the gold rush. It was incorporated in the state park system in 1945 in order to preserve these buildings. The Columbia Mercantile grocery store had closed in 2014. While it was not particularly reflective of the other kinds of historic businesses here in the park, I thought, wow, now there's an opportunity for the first time in 60 years to do something that feels really authentic. And that began a really crazy process of trying to figure out how to become a grocer and to try and do a grocery store in a 1,600 square foot space in a state park, which had not had a reputation as being a destination grocery store. It needed to be brought up to environmental health code. It needed to have a new commercial kitchen put in. SBDC was able to help me with the formal proposal. That was my number one challenge. And working with the budget and the numbers, that was really key. I've also gotten a lot of help with QuickBooks and HR specialists. There's marketing assistants, social media assistants, developing a company handbook. A lot of those kinds of rules and regulations, I had no idea. So it's really helpful for me, and I'm sure for anyone else who's looking at starting a business, work with somebody who has all of those skills already that can kind of help you avoid a lot of pitfalls. I think it's an invaluable tool, and I couldn't have done any of this without SBDC. No way.
I've been a brewer for about 30 years now. My partner's been brewing for about 10. And we got together and decided that this is something that we really wanted to do, kind of fulfill a dream. And so we've been working towards this goal for quite some time. Learned about the SBDC by going to the Valley Small Business Loan Group here in town. The loan application process, it's involved. And so we went to SBDC, they helped us through the loan process, helped us filling out the paperwork and answer questions and kind of basically be an advocate for us. I've never owned a business, I've never operated a business, so it's a bit of a daunting endeavor to go ahead and try and open a business when you have no prior business experience. So SBDC really helped us a lot.
We started this business in 2001. We bake between 8,000 and 10,000 loaves of bread a day. 2 years ago, my wife and I, we were trying to get a loan to purchase a mushroom farm. We went to our local bank, and somebody there told us about the SBDC. The advisor found out about the bakery, and he immediately told me to concentrate on the bakery because bakery business was the one that was going to support the new business. With the help from the SBDC, we were able to get more fundings for our business, create more jobs, and a lot of good advice in other small areas where we cut some of our expenses, and it really makes us more profitable. The plan is to keep growing. We want to invest some of our resources on building our brand name. That's very important for us. We want it to be recognized nationwide.
My wife Sally and I own Triassic Vineyards. We bought it in 2013 after living 43 years down in Orange County, Newport Beach. One of the things that I found interesting once we moved up here was the fact that we were not a wine growing region, and I looked into what that meant to the community as far as growth, and I saw a real opportunity to make a difference here. One of the individuals that I met is Jay Thompson, who is part of the SBDC, and Jay has been very helpful for me when it comes to resources that are available for capital and grants that is going to be very helpful for our business. And I think that's one of the things I've learned about this rural community up here is people want to help you succeed. And certainly the resources that are available here through SBDC is part of that, that makes you feel like you're not alone.